Welcome to Starting a Business Simplified, Navigating the Shift, a podcast for those of you looking to transition from a medical career to starting an online business. I will be sharing how to get started, success stories, and more. If you are looking to make the move from medicine to online, but don't know where to start, this is the podcast for you. I'm Susie Rains, your host, and I look forward to helping you simplify starting a business. Welcome back to Starting a Business Simplified. In this episode, I am going to get real. What is holding you back from starting your own business? What is keeping you from taking that leap and leaving a job that you're miserable going to every day, and you just daydream about the times that you could spend with your family, with your friends, traveling, and really doing the things that you enjoy? How much do you miss sleeping in your bed at night instead of being on a 12-hour shift that's graveyard? How many times do you wish that you could set your schedule and you didn't have to ask for time off? So the reason I'm bringing this up is because many times people will hold themselves back because they don't believe it's possible. And I'm here to tell you, it is possible. It is possible for you to live your dream. It is possible for you to start your own business, make your own hours, make your own money. Yes, that's part of it. And love what you do. I was skeptical too. It took me over 6 years to launch my business. 6 years. And I went back to work in between because I was scared. I didn't believe I could do it. I didn't believe it was possible. And what it took was, I think I've seen over the course of the last 2 years, I've had over 6 different coaches. And all of them, every single one of them was worth every penny that I spent. Every single one of them helped me move forward, move past the blocks, get past myself, get over the fear. Every single one of them gave me information that was so incredibly valuable that I will take to the end of my life. And every single one of them are people that I've networked with some of them are my closest friends now. A lot of them I refer people to. A lot of them are people that have made such an impact on my life that I would never, ever take back working with them for anything. And that's the experience that I went through. My journey. It was a struggle. It was a challenge. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to make it sound like pie in the sky, making millions of dollars, and I don't have to do anything. I'm going to tell you that, yes, it's going to be work. Yes, you're going to be doing things that you don't like to do in the beginning. You got to start somewhere. When I first started, I was doing all of this alone. I didn't have someone like me. I didn't have somebody telling me what to do next or how I should map out my plan, what I should be doing as a business owner. I created that. That's how Starting a Business Simplified, that's how it happened. That's how Business Simplified LLC was born. Because I realized that there weren't choices out there for me to reach out and say, hey, can somebody walk me through 1, 2, 3, 4, all the steps that it takes to launch a business and actually get going? I couldn't find anything. I found books that talked about business planning that were like thousands of pages and all business terms. And I have a business degree. I understand all those things, but I wanted somebody to say, hey, Susie, do step 1. And then when you get done with step 1, do step 2, and then do step 3. And guess what? All of them are tied together and they're all going to build on each other. And guess what? At the end, when you're at step 10 or 11 or 15 or whatever step we end on, you're going to have a business. And then that's when you get to move forward because you actually have the structure that you need to step out and start selling, start asking people to work with you and have the confidence behind it because you know what you're selling. You know what service you provide. You know exactly what problem you solve. That's what I needed to get over my fear. Now, the coaches that I worked with over the course of these last 2 years, they didn't give me a structure. They didn't give me a step-by-step plan. They gave me confidence. They gave me internal self-awareness. They gave me trauma healing. They gave me a way to stop and actually look inside myself and see what was holding me back. I healed from the inside out. And that is why I include the trauma energetics coaching in my programs. It is inside out healing. So you're going to get structure where you know the 1, 2, 3 steps to do. And you're also going to get, let's look inside and see what's holding you back. What's keeping you from taking that next step that's in your plan? What's holding you back from making the move to asking for the sale? What's holding you back from speaking out and sharing your passion, your heart, your joy, the things that you know are going to bring people into your universe that are actually going to want to work with you? So all of this combined, and this is how I ended up creating my business. And now I'm not scared anymore. I'm doing this podcast. I didn't plan on doing a podcast. I was called to do a podcast. It was something that came naturally to me. I love doing it. I love being able to speak my heart. I want people to feel my energy. I want people to understand there is more to being an entrepreneur than just having free time and making millions of dollars. It's a lifestyle. It's a way of being, and you get to find what that is for you. So, and the beautiful byproduct of doing what you love and having a lifestyle that you love and you're serving people that you love working with is that you get paid and you get to set your own schedule. I just today went into my calendar and moved some stuff around because my husband is off tomorrow and I want to spend the day with him, and I don't see him that often because of his shift work. And so I'm like, you know what? I'm going to spend the day with my husband tomorrow. And I didn't have to ask for permission. I didn't have to use some of my time off. I didn't have to get paid time off or fill out a form or submit anything to anybody. I just went in and I went and changed what was on my calendar. I communicated with the people that I was meeting with, and I moved that to a different day. And you know what? It's all okay. That's normal. That's fine. And that's part of being a business owner. You don't have to start a business to do a job. You get to start a business to create a life. And that's why I love what I do. That's why I love being a business owner. That's why, yes, it's scary. And you're probably sitting on the fence thinking, can I do this? Is it possible? I just want to tell you, it is possible. Anything you dream up is possible in the world. You just have to have the right people around you that are encouraging you and drawing this calling that you have into reality. That's what I did. I hired coaches to draw out my calling into existence. And here I am today. Business Simplified LLC, Susie Rains. I'm a business foundations coach. I help women that are leaving a medical profession start their own business. I help them with the structure of it, getting the roadmap set up exactly how they want it. And I work on the internal healing piece to help them move forward so that they're not stuck and they can go out and be the amazing entrepreneur that is inside of them that is dying to get out. That's what I was called to do. And it took going through the process. And I'm going to tell you that it is worth every single day. Every single day, it's worth it. And I wake up in the morning and I love what I do. There are things I don't like doing, and you hear it on my podcast. You know, there's certain tasks that I'm like, man, I cannot wait to hire somebody to do this. But guess what? I just am taking the day off tomorrow with my husband, and I don't have to ask anybody. So I'm okay doing those little things that are annoying until I can hire somebody to do them for me. That is okay because it's worth it to me to set my own hours and work at my own pace. So if you're questioning whether or not you should take the leap, I would love to get on a call with you. Please reach out, click on the link in the show notes, schedule a call with me. It's a free consultation and we can just talk through it. Let's talk through what's keeping you from making that decision to move forward, because I guarantee you anything is possible. Anything you want is possible. And that's what I'm here for, is to help you see that and create it. So as always, keep it simple. Thanks for listening to this episode of Starting a Business Simplified. If you enjoyed this episode, then hit the subscribe or follow button on your favorite podcasting platform so you never miss an episode. Have you thought about starting a business and didn't know what to do first? You're in the right place. I've created a simplified step-by-step process for starting a business. Click on the link in the show notes for information on how to get started today.